All new tonight, top leaders at the Office of Hawaiian Affairs are clashing over the agency's budget. As our Daryl Huff reports, the CEO is accusing the chairman of creating chaos with late funding changes.
Former Senator and Governor candidate Kai Kahele has only been a trustee since December, and his efforts to remake OHA through the budget created a staff revolt.
Ultimately, that has caused us to feel dehumanized and unimportant to you as the leaders of this MIMO strategy.
We've always moved together. Our canoe moves forward, and it's always been a kaku way. The issues are tough, the budget is tough, but together we have to do it together.
This is not our way, and I have to forgive you all because I believe it's not your way either.
We took an incredible amount of feedback from community, from our division directors, from our frontline employees, and we have put together the best budget we feel will take OHA in a different direction.
The administration budget that we had before us was basically redone from scratch, and that is unheard of, and that's a totally divergent process that we've ever had.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. That is misinformation, it is disinformation, and it is really unfortunate that there are some that are characterizing this budget this way.
The rare conflict between top executives of an agency and the chair of the board was over Kahele's proposals, like reducing competitive nonprofit grants, changing funding levels for Hawaiian immersion schools, and spending more on salaries and promotion, changes the CEO called shocking and disturbing.
When you're deleting items or you're adding or reducing things, there are going to be impacts, and most often negative impacts, because it's not being well informed.
But Kahele said open government laws delayed discussion, and he was open to suggested changes, which kicked off hours of votes on amendments.
As the United States Senate is doing their vote-a-rama today, that is what we are doing. It is the democratic process.
A lack of transparency, and so that creates chaos. And so we're going to find our way forward, and we're going to do that this afternoon.
I often say humankind's greatest challenge is its resistance to change. And that's exactly what's happening here right now. We need a seismic shift here at the Office of Hawaiian Affairs.
OHA has to finish its budget by tonight because the fiscal year starts tomorrow. Whether they'll be able to reconcile after this fight remains to be seen. Reporting from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.